Titus 1:10-16, Purity, Deception, and the Dividing Line.
Shalom, friends. I'm Mr. Batman, servant of the living God. And today we're finishing Titus chapter 1. And let me tell you, Paul is not pulling any punches here. Verse 10 begins with a warning, for there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision. You heard that right. These weren't outsiders. These were insiders. Religious people. Torah talkers. But their actions proved they were unruly, rebellious. In Greek, it's anupataktos, refusing to submit. These are folks who wore the name of Israel, but denied the authority of the Torah by how they lived. Paul says, whose mouths must be stopped, teaching things they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake. They were corrupting entire households, for money, not for truth, not for righteousness, but for gain. This is the same thing Micah condemned, priests teaching for hire, prophets divining for money. Then Paul quotes a Cretan prophet. Cretans are always liars, evil beasts, evil, lazy gluttons. He's using their own words to expose the moral climate of Crete. It's not mockery, it's diagnosis. This witness is true. Wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in the faith. Rebuke is not harshness, it's love. Leviticus 19:17 tells us to rebuke our neighbor or we share in their sin. The goal? Restoration, that they be sound in the faith, clean, whole, rooted in truth. Paul says, not giving heed to Jewish fables and commandments of men that turn from the truth. He's not rebuking God's commandments. He's exposing man-made traditions that lead people away from God's commandments. Here's the heart of the chapter. Unto the pure all things are pure, but unto the defiled is nothing pure. Pure is tahor, clean, fit for sacred use. But when the mind is defiled, even truth looks corrupt. Yeshua said it, you are clean through the word I have spoken to you. John 15:3. Last verse. They profess to know God, but in works they deny him, being abominable, disobedient, and reprobate. They say they know him, but their lives say otherwise. The Hebrew is yada, to know intimately. But they only know about him, they don't obey him.
For I am the Lord your God. Ye shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy, for I am holy. Neither shall ye defile yourselves with any manner of creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
Friends, Paul is not opposing Torah, he's defending it. The real danger is religious people who mix the commandments of God with traditions of men and call it truth. So stay pure, stay tahor, be sound in the faith.
For more Torah-based teaching resources and curriculum, visit biologosacademy.com. Mr. Jim Barber, a.k.a. Make the Kingdom Great Again, Matthew 5:19.